Hey guys, Hrph here. Welcome to a special edition of Ark Survival Evolved here. We are actually on, it's going to look familiar if you've seen my old, or some of my older episodes for Ark. This is actually a different Xbox and a different game, but the base setup is very similar. So we are here on my base in that game in Valguero. I will show you, I am actually Hrph Girl in this one, is my character name. So the last time I played this was back over the summer, and we got these party hats from the event, so I thought this would be appropriate to sort of show off. What is this one? Oh, a bulb dog. Okay. Sorry, I was just sidetracked there for a second. But what I want to do today is show off the active event setting here for Ark. So the point of starting here is to show you. You know, we don't have, normally you would have a holiday tab in here that would show you the menus for things that you could craft for the holiday. So we don't have one there. So we're going to go ahead and exit out. I'm going to just exit back to the menu. And now I've tried a few of these events, and I think I've got the process down for turning them on and off. It's a little bit clunky, but yeah, so I had a request from a viewer to kind of go over this active event piece. Also a request from a friend of mine, kind of both last fall, and I'm a little delayed in getting this out because of you know, the normal recording schedule and stuff for the series I'm recording, and also the actual holiday events have been going on forever. The Christmas event actually went on, the WinterWonderland went on for about 3 weeks. So you can see here, if we jump in, let me just make sure that my options are low. Yeah, okay. I have turned the music down, the master volume down, so that these menu music in these menus and things is so loud. So if you jump into your host local and jump to your advanced tab, you jump all the way down to the bottom, and there's a box here that's for active events. So right now it's empty. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just try a random one. Let's try TurkeyTrial. TurkeyTrial. I apologize if you hear me hitting the Xbox controller buttons. I've got it right next to my face, so the microphone's probably picking it up. Okay, we've done TurkeyTrial. Now, there's no way to save in this menu. If I were to back out and go to the main menu, this would disappear. The only way to save it is to actually jump into the game, at least the only way I've found. You know, these things up here are to delete everything. They're not a save button or anything, so this will clear out everything, you know, and you can delete all these things, but so there's no way to save this menu other than to set it how you want and then jump in and then exit out of the game normally. That's how you save it. So we're going to start off TurkeyTrials, and I think hopefully right here I'm displaying a list of the events that I've tested and gotten to work. The one I haven't been able to try, and I may try quick before, you know, I finish the recording session for this, but I cannot get the Valentine's Day, the Love Evolved event to work. I've been checking the wiki, and in fact, a lot of this info is on the wiki. If you go to ark.gamepedia.com, if you're not familiar with that, it's a great resource for all kinds of stuff for Ark, and they have an events page that basically covers all the different events that they've done over time. Now, not every single one of the events you can turn on, but there's a lot that you can. You know, there's at least you know, 7 or 8 that seem to work. Okay, so we've enabled TurkeyTrial. So what I want to do is just look here. First thing we're going to do. And now we have a holiday tab. This birthday cake is because of the event that I was playing when I ended. So this is something I put in there when I was playing, so you can ignore the birthday cake. But you can see we now have all of the Thanksgiving items. So you can craft candies, you can craft chibis, you can craft, you know, the turkey hats and all the things. So this is pretty cool. And if you wanted to, at this point, and I'll show you how to do it in case you don't know, I just hit the what is traditionally the start button on your Xbox controller. I think it's the one with just some lines on it. It's the one, the small button just to the right of your your lit up X button on your controller. And if you hold the two shoulder buttons down and hit X and Y, so all four buttons at the same time, you get your little admin console box, right? So here you can type cheat commands and stuff. So if you were to type cheat, and then destroy wild dinos, it's all one word. And I'm not going to actually do it here, although it wouldn't impact my game, but when I do this, I like to be standing right in front of a dino so I can see it disappear. But if you say destroy wild dinos, D-I-N-O-S, and then hit your start button again, and then you go over here to admin command, and that basically executes the command in this box. So I'm not going to actually execute it, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. So what I'm going to do here, so if we did this, and we waited about 10 minutes, we would start to see some of the super turkeys. So for some of these events like this where, for example, like Gotcha Claws for the Winter Wonderland event and the super turkeys and the bone, the super turkeys for the TurkeyTrial event and the bone creatures for Halloween events and so on. If you wanted to, I usually do a dino wipe when those events start. Just because on single player, with just me, I would have to go around and kill, scores and scores of dinos, and it's just, unless there's a particular dino out there that I want to tame before, doing a dino wipe, it can be a powerful command. It can screw up, anything that you or your friends are doing if you're sharing. So anyway, let's exit out of the TurkeyTrials here. Now, the only way I have found to completely get rid of this is you have to restart the entire Ark process here. So just exiting out of the game and getting back to the menu is not good enough. What I'm going to do is, and again, this is why I say it's a clunky process, is I'm going to come up here, back to the Advanced tab. I'm going to go all the way down. And I'm going to clear this out. Well, let's try an experiment here. So instead of doing this, I'm going to type, let's type birthday. Actually, let's do one that I haven't done because we saw the birthday one. Let's do Easter. So this is the Eggcellent adventure, okay? And again, like I said, you can't save this. I'm going to go ahead and start the game. The Easter event isn't going to be working yet. But, and we'll just sit here and I'll show you, and again, I'll post some of the commands that I've gotten to work for the events during one of these splash screens so you can see them pretty easily. But yeah, so the clunky way to do it, if you overwrite this, when we turn this on, I can almost guarantee you that the TurkeyTrial event is still going to be there. Because the events, even though you're back out to the main menu, there are apparently portions of the code or something that run even at that level at the menus. Because, you have the different splash screens for some of the events. Now, I've noticed that some of the events have the splash screens, some do not. Even though they all do when the events run naturally, but yeah, so you really have to fully exit all the way out, so you have to kill the entire Ark process. So I can almost guarantee, let's see if I'm wrong, but if we look at this, and I expand holiday, yeah, we see we still have the turkey, even though I typed in Easter. So what we need to do is exit out of here naturally again. This will save the word Easter that we typed in. And then once we get all the way back out to the menu, I'm going to completely delete. And what I'll do here is I won't make you go through this whole process of starting up Ark, but I will edit this out. But I'm going to essentially, when this goes back to the menu, and in here I'll show you how to do it. So we hit your start button at this menu. I'm sorry, you tap the X box, the big glowy X button. You just tap it. Then you come down to Ark, and you can say quit right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just quit out of the application, and then I will bring you guys. I'm going to restart Ark, and I will bring you back to the main menu. Okay, guys, we are back. So we're trying to get the Easter event to work. As you can see, we don't have the splash screen for Easter, or the Eggcellent adventure as it is. But if we shoot all the way down here, we should still see Easter in the box, okay? Because we saved it. So now we're gonna restart again. And this time, when we look in our cooking pot, we should actually have the Easter event. So I'll bring you back right there. Okay, guys, so we are back. I'm gonna look in the cooking pot here, and hopefully we have a holiday event, and it is Easter and not Thanksgiving. And it is. We have the bunny ears, and let's see. Yeah, we have the egg hats and bunny ears and stuff. So, and again, if at this point, if we do a dino wipe, we could run out, fly around, and eventually start getting our little dodos that lay all the eggs and everything. Those eggs are freaking heavy, by the way. So yeah, so you can do this with pretty much any of the events. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here so we can try another one. I'll go over a couple of these, and there's a couple that I'm actually excited to try because especially the ARKaeology event, because that actually happened in, I think, 2018, and that was before I was even playing Ark. So I'm curious to turn that one on. Because they've never redone that event. So yeah, so to get rid of the event, and again, it's I took a not a cheaty step, but I took a we were going from one event to the other, so I changed it. But in order to get rid of the event, you have to come in here and just basically erase it. So I'm gonna hit X and come out of this. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna hit X to erase it, and then the start button to save it. So you can see there's nothing in there. But if I back out of this menu, and I'll show you what I mean here. If I back out here, and then I come back in, it's gonna say Easter. Because I didn't, there's no way to save it, right? So it says Easter again. So again, I'm going to go back in, I'm going to hit X, and then start to save it, and now we have to go back in to turn it off. Now in this case, we would have to go back into the game and then exit out normally, and then it would save. Then we would have to completely restart Ark. The entire Ark process, you have to quit out of the application at the Xbox level to restart it. So I'm going to do the cheaty thing again. Not cheaty, it's just saving a step for the video. But let's throw in, let's see, what should we do this time? We just did WinterWonderland. Let's try the ARKaeology. Let's try that. Let's go for it. Just want to make sure I spell it right. ARKaeology. ARKaeology. Okay, I think that's right. I hope it's right. So again, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to jump into the game, and then we're going to have to exit out normally, completely quit at the Xbox level, completely quit the application, the Ark application, and then restart Ark from scratch. And we should be in the ARKaeology event. Now again, I'm doing this on, I can't remember, I've restarted this video about 8 times, so I can't remember what I've said, but I am on a different Xbox than the Xbox that I use to record my the series that I'm currently in. So this is an Xbox One. This is my original Xbox One. I'm recording my series on an Xbox One X, which is about a year old. So yeah, so I'm not doing this on my active thing, just in case it screws up. I don't want to do anything to compromise, you know, the save game. I'm 50 episodes in, so I don't want to do anything to mess up the, you know, the series I have going on. So if I was just playing by myself, I'd be doing this stuff all the time. So by jumping here, we're still going to see the Easter event because we haven't completely exited out, even though we have archaeology. Now, by exiting out here, we're saving, you know, that archaeology in the event name. And again, I will bring you back. What I'm going to do is get back to the main menu, then I'm going to completely exit out of, you know, just quit the application at the Xbox level. And I will restart everything and bring you back. Okay guys, so we are back here. I have transferred myself, as you probably saw, I spelled archaeology wrong. So after a bunch of attempts, and it did not seem to work over on Valguero, and it may have been because I had to restart the game, but what I did is, you know, the archaeology event was from 2018, so it's prior to a lot of the maps. Especially, like, Valguero, you know, wasn't a thing until the summer of, 2019, so archaeology may not function on Valguero, I don't really know. But what I did is I restarted, I spelled it correctly, I restarted everything, and then I transferred myself over to the island. So, if I look in the cooking pot, we have all these things that we can craft. Now, most of these, you know, you can collect as part of the Brachy. Oh, that's cool. I think there are a couple of dinosaurs in here that that we don't have in the game. Like this Dillomaskian I've never seen before. There's a Giganto. That's the Jerboa, right? And let's see. Yeah, this one. I think the Brachy, and then the Stego, whatever this Stygomlock, whatever it is. So there's a couple of new, you know, new to me skins in here. So that's interesting. All right, so the archaeology thing does work. You know what I'll do is I'm going to transfer myself back to Valguero and see if it actually works over there. But at least I know it works here. I'm not sure how to collect bones. There's supposed to be bone piles. I haven't seen anything pop up, so I don't exactly know what to look for. But it looks like, you know, the event at least works in theory here. So, you know what you can do? You can hold everything. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer myself back to Valguero, and we'll see if it works over there. So we'll be right back. Yeah, okay guys, so we're back. Yeah, it does work on Valguero, at least in the cooking pot. So again, you know, you have to, let's see, if we look at this, how do we craft this? Oh, does it just give you these? Like, doesn't tell me what I need. Okay guys, well I think that's going to be it for the video here. So the archaeology event does work. I don't exactly know what you're supposed to do. I haven't seen any bone piles. I don't know how these things are here, but they don't tell me what you need to craft it. You know, if you need bones or you need things. So I don't know if this event fully functions, but it does kind of seem to work. Okay, guys. So I actually got the Valentine's Day one to work. So Love Evolved does work. The code for that one is Vday, just the letter V, D-A-Y. So we'll go over some of these things here in a minute. So yeah, so the events that I've got working are FearEvolved, the Halloween event, TurkeyTrials, the Thanksgiving event, WinterWonderland, which is the Christmas event. We got Valentine's Day working, so that's Vday. We got the Easter event, Eggcellent Adventure, working. We got the anniversary event, which is the birthday event, and we got ARKaeology working. So sort of. I don't really know how to do ARKaeology, so at least the skins are there. I don't know if you can use it or not, but it does work. So again, the procedure to do this is, and I will exit out completely. The procedure to do this is you fire up Ark, you go into your advanced settings tab all the way down to the bottom, and you type in the code for the event that you want. The only way to save that in there is to actually go into your, the game that you're playing. So go into your single player. So okay, we're here in the menu. So you come out here, go to advanced, go all the way down to the bottom, and you type in the code that you want, or you just leave it blank if you want to cancel an event. So in this case, I want to turn this off. So I'm just going to hit the X button, which will delete all of that. And then I'm going to save it, so there's nothing there. Now for me to actually save this, I have to go back into the game and just wait for it to start up, and then exit normally. Just hit your start button, hit exit, get back out to the main menu, and then quit the Ark application at the Xbox level. So you have to hit your center button, select Ark, and then just quit out of the application. And then when you fire up Ark, fresh the next time, this event will be gone. So yeah, it's a little bit clunky on how to do it, but that's how you do it. So I hope this video has been helpful to everybody. And as always, thanks for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if it's helpful, throw us a like, subscribe, comment. All of these things really do help us out in the end. And yeah, check out some of our other videos, and I hope everybody's having a great new year.